Explain to us why the Scottish Government is attempting to change the law here.
Well, it's not actually giving trans people any more rights. What it's doing is simplifying a process that's already in place to ensure that trans people can obtain a gender recognition certificate. It demedicalises the process. It takes away the need for strangers on a panel to make decisions about an individual that they've never met. And this is, in fact, a really good news story. This is progression in Scotland, making it a more fairer and equal place to live. And that can only be a good thing.
Let's explain to us why it's important to take medical professionals out of this process, because this is obviously a hugely significant decision that an individual could be making.
Absolutely. There's no need for this to be medicalised. Trans people know their own minds. They know and understand what they want to do with their lives. They have bodily autonomy, and that should be honoured. Absolutely.
I mean, how do you answer the criticism that this clarification of the legislation, as you put it, is in fact harmful to the rights of women?
Absolutely not. There is no. There's no way that women's rights are going to be impacted by this. I'm a woman myself. I'm an intersectional feminist. And this, in fact, is good for feminism overall. It's good for women because this is progression away from archaic systems. And of course, we'll have to remember that trans women are women as well. And we're all in this fight of feminism together. There should be no conflation with anything else. This is about trans people and a process to simplify them obtaining a gender recognition certificate to live their lives with dignity and respect.
But just staying on the rights of women, this decision has been criticised by the Special Rapporteur on Violence Against Women and Girls from the United Nations. I mean, she's an expert in the field and she's concerned about the changes.
Well, I'm a member of the Equality, Human Rights and Civil Justice Committee, and we had an evidence session on Monday, which we were able to speak to two of the UN specialists, and Victor was there as well. And I did ask her probably about 3 times to ask why she changed her mind away from supporting the model of self-ID and simplifying the process for trans people. But what she did was write a letter to Bulgaria in 2021 asking them to do that. After 3 questions, I really couldn't quite get to the bones of the evidence of to why she would have changed her mind. And Victor himself had provided quite a lot of evidence-based facts. So for myself, for the other members of the committee, for the months of time we've taken on evidence sessions on this, I'm very satisfied that there is no threat to women and girls, absolutely not. And it shouldn't be conflated with that.
Yeah, it's not just disagreement in the UN, though. It's disagreement within your own party, isn't it, as well, Miss Adam? But also, let's just go back to the idea of a 16 or 17-year-old making such a huge decision on their lives. I mean, I remember what I was like at 16. Is it really the time to be making such huge, profound, life-changing decisions without the support of professionals?
Yeah, well, I mean, just to pick up on the other members of the SNP group, it's a very small vocal minority, and that is down for them to answer for that. We were elected on a manifesto commitment twice to pass gender recognition reform. We took evidence from the Scottish Children's Commissioner, who advised that lowering the age to 16 and 17 would be a good thing. We're talking about people who are going to be transitioning out of schools, academies, into perhaps the workforce, into further education, and to be able to have a certificate in their gender and with their name that they want to be called by is crucially important for them and for their mental health and for them to be able to take part in society as the person that they know and want to be.
OK, Karen, Adam, appreciate your time this morning. Thank you.
No worries, thank you.